Fra Claude de la Sengle was the 48th Grand Master of the Order of Malta, from 1553 his death. His successor was Fra Jean Parasot de Valot, a native Frenchman. De la Sengle, then Bailly of the French Lang of the Order, was heavily involved in the battles of the Knights against the Turkish corsair and Ottoman Admiral Turgut Reis in the Mediterranean and in North Africa, and particularly in the struggles for Jabba and Tripoli. De la Sengle had considerable impact on the military strengthening of Malta, notably by initiating in 1554 the development of the city of Sengle, which was later named after him and bears his coat of arms. He also expanded Fort St. Michael into a major bastion and completed Fort St. Elmo, which had been begun by his predecessor, Grand Master Juan de Home de Suicoscan. Later on, Charles V wanted to grant Media to the order, but the commission that was set up decided that it would be too expensive to maintain. Therefore, Charles V ordered the Viceroy of Sicily, Juan de Vega, to destroy it to prevent Muslim occupation. De Vega did ban Media, but retaliated against Malta for not accepting the city, and prohibited exportation of wheat to the island. To combat this, Sengle brought the engineer Vincenzo Vogo to Malta to upgrade the mills so the population would not starve. The Valletta tornado most likely occurred during Sengle's reign in 1555 or 1556, although some sources say that it occurred in 1551. According to some sources, 4 galleys named Santa Fe, San Michele, San Filippo and San Claudio capsized in the tornado, and help arrived from abroad for the order to acquire new galleys to replace them. In 1557, Prior François de Lorena commanded 5 of the order's galleys and they engaged the Muslim fleet off Rhodes. They were defeated and many lives were lost. The remaining galleys arrived at the Grand Harbour on the 17th of June, and de la Sengle and many others cried when hearing about the loss of loved ones. After this defeat, Sengle's health deteriorated and he retreated to Boscetto. He died on the 18th of August 1557 at Umdina and was buried in the chapel of St. Anne within Fort St. Angelo. His heart was buried in the Church of the Annunciation, outside Rabat. His remains were later moved to the crypt of St. John's Co-Cathedral in Valletta later on in the 16th century.